Maya stood alone on platform 7, drenched from the rain, her broken umbrella dangling from her hand. She had just quit her job, 3 years of her life gone in a single breath. The departure board blinked, delayed 45 minutes. She sank onto a cold bench, closed her eyes, and let the rain speak for her. Then a voice broke through the rain. "That seat taken?" Maya looked up. A man, Rohan, stood before her, tall, rain-damp hair across his forehead, holding 2 cups of coffee. His eyes were warm, the kind that looked like they had laughed a lot and cried a little. Without waiting for an answer, he sat down and placed 1 cup quietly beside her. Maya wrapped her hands around the warm cup. The cinnamon smell reached her before anything else. "I quit my job today," she admitted, surprising even herself. Rohan didn't flinch. He nodded the way people do when they're truly listening, not to respond, but to understand. "How do you feel?" he asked. She thought. "Terrified," she said, then softer. "Free." Then it was his turn. Rohan looked at the tracks. "I'm going to visit my father. We haven't spoken in 2 years." A long pause. He called first. I almost didn't pick up. The rain filled the silence between them. Gentle, patient. Maya felt it then, that rare thing, sitting beside someone who was also carrying something heavy and choosing not to pretend otherwise. "Tell me something true," Rohan said suddenly. "Something you've never said out loud." Maya blinked. It was a strange thing to ask a stranger, but something about the rain, the coffee, the honesty already between them, she answered. "I've been living someone else's life for so long, I forgot what mine felt like." Rohan was quiet. Then, until today. Time passed the way it does when you stop watching it. They spoke of cities they'd lived in, meals they remembered, and books that had changed them. They spoke of fears and small joys, and the particular loneliness of being seen by no one. The station moved around them, loud and rushed, but here, on this bench, they had made a world just for 2. Then the departure board flickered. Platform 7, departing in 5 minutes. Maya felt the familiar tightening in her chest, the end of something. They both stood at the same moment, the way people do when they've been thinking the same thought. "That's my train," she said quietly. "Mine too," he replied. They looked at each other. Different destinations, perhaps, but the same train, at least for now. "Thank you," Maya said, "for the coffee." "Thank you," Rohan replied, "for the company." She stepped toward the train, then stopped. "Rohan, call him again, after the visit. Don't let the silence grow back." He looked at her, soft, grateful. Then, "Maya, go find your life, the real one, the one that's been waiting." She smiled, the fullest smile she'd worn in years. The doors closed. The train began to move. Maya sat in her carriage, Rohan in his. Different seats, different windows, the same quiet feeling in their chests. Outside, the city blurred into streaks of gold and rain. And somewhere on that train, 2 hearts, strangers still, felt, for the first time in a long time, completely and gently ready for whatever came next. Some meetings are not accidents. Some people arrive not to stay, but to remind you who you are. That night, the rain kept falling on platform 7. The bench sat empty. 2 cups of cinnamon coffee, long cold. But somewhere in the world, Maya was living her real life, and Rohan was calling his father. And that was enough. That was everything.